Hello, beautiful. You are listening to ChandaaS channeling. Somebody told me that I'm not enough, so I got scared. I got so much scared that I couldn't move on. For many years, I had a feeling to start channeling in English, but I couldn't do it because there was a fear inside of me. I didn't know how to handle it because the society had told me I'm not enough. It was a society where I was grown up that remind me every single day. I didn't have to do much. It was enough to open the television and my subconscious, it downloaded the code that there is always something missing. So I was always waiting for that right moment, that right place, that if I still, for example, get another degree, or if I practice a little bit more, if first of all I do another year channeling, in my language I would improve, and there will be the day I will be ready. So I could move on easily. So I didn't have to worry, so I'm going to make mistakes, and that everything gonna be fluent. So I was always waiting that right moment and the right place or that right person that would arrive into my life, that then I will succeed. I had been waiting for long enough, and then I realized it ain't never gonna happen. I might wait until my life passes. I could wait till I noticed that I have been missed living, because I was so afraid of life. And people who would say me that I'm not enough, that there is always somebody better than me. Now I realize I can breathe deeply and I can relax and I can just let it flow, because I don't do it for nobody beside myself. Anything I choose to do in this life, I choose to do it for myself. And if I feel good about it, and if I have courage to choose this thing that makes me feel good, everybody around me would pick that good emotion, that good feeling that would give them a courage to raise their heads and pick right things for them. And all of those people who want to keep living in greed and unconfidence and spend all the days on the couch, they just will disappear because they don't feel any more good next to me. My vibration, my anxious to feel every day more alive would make them disappear, because we just have different interests. I'm looking for the fountain of the life that would give me the magical drink that would give me the self-confidence that lives inside of me, that I would have the courage to go and ask for what brings me the joy and what puts the smile on my face. That one day I could say that I succeeded. Ain't about a certain amount of the money or the height of the houses or the quantity of the cars, or I can have many of them. But it's not about the measure. These material things. Material things are important in spiritual world. So often we misunderstand, and we have heard saints that who says that we have to give away everything. They don't mean exactly that we have to give away everything that is material. We have to give away all that we are not. All the false masks we have been wearing, we have to give away them. But to understand the false masks, we often need to give all the materiality, all the luxury we have had away, so we would understand the appreciation. To remember again what does mean being grateful of the sun that shines, being grateful of the fruits that Mother Earth gives, being grateful for the job we have chosen. Nobody forced us to go any job. If we weren't slaves directly, even though if we have picked to have this desperate situation or job in our lives, before our embodiment, we made an agreement to get this experience. Because our past lives, we might have done things that we need to balance experiences, energies. So there also doesn't have to be any feeling of the guilt, because guilt puts us in the condition of victim. And then we lose the capacity to solve the experience, the situation that the universe has sent us. We need to have a clear head to understand that our mission, our responsibility is to find a solution in any kind of situation, and do not blame anybody. Just focusing on the solution, how to find a way out from the situation we have found us. And always remember, if the universe has put us in the situation that seems impossible to solve, it wouldn't give us this kind of experience if we hadn't tools enough to get out. So if universe has put us into situation, it means we have that thing that would give and show also other people around us that everything is possible. And once we have across that stream, we have the responsibility obligation to talk about our stories. That other people who are still in this dark place, telling they cannot or they don't know how to find a way out, that they would find that fuel, that courage, that what they need to move on, that they wouldn't be the victim of the society, of their life experiences, of other people around of them. So I wish you the courage to move a little bit deeper inside of you, to fix your inside clock, that it would become too ticking the direction of finding the solutions. Not for other people, but for ourselves. Because once we have found a solution for ourselves, the solution for other people around us will be reflected. We don't need to change other people around us, we need to change ourselves. Once we have changed ourselves, people see the courage and the reflection that once we have changed ourselves, the world becomes a better place. There is no point to blame anybody else, no politicians, no boss, no parents. Just taking the responsibility and have the courage to choose for ourselves. Thank you for listening to ChandaaS channeling. Be held, be guided, be protected. You matter to me.